Every day, millions of people around the world deal with the same frustrating problems. Tangled USB cables cluttering their desks, damaged charging ports from yanking cables too hard, frayed wires that mysteriously stop working overnight. These are universal experiences with the technology we all depend on, yet somehow USB cables haven't evolved much in decades. USB cables are everywhere, in our homes, our offices, our schools. We use them to charge our phones, transfer data, to connect our devices. But despite being such an essential part of modern life, they remain stubbornly primitive. Today, we're exploring 5 practical improvements that could transform these everyday tools. These aren't science fiction concepts requiring breakthrough technology. They're simple, feasible innovations that just haven't been implemented yet. The first improvement addresses cable management. Anyone who's ever worked at a desk knows the frustration of tangled cables. They create clutter, they get damaged from constant twisting, and they waste time to organize. But we already have the solution in other products. Think about a tape measure or a vacuum cleaner cord. They extend when you need them and retract neatly when you don't. Applying the same mechanism to USB cables would be straightforward. A small housing at one end with a spring-loaded retraction system. Pull out the length you need, press a button when you're done, and the cable winds itself back up automatically. This would eliminate desk clutter, extend cable lifespan by reducing wear and tear, and make cables much more portable. The second improvement is perhaps the most impactful: magnetic breakaway connectors. Here's a scenario that happens countless times every day. Someone is charging their phone or laptop on a desk. Another person walks by and accidentally catches the cable with their foot. In a split second, the device is yanked off the table, potentially shattering the screen or damaging the charging port. This single moment can result in hundreds of dollars in repair costs, but there's an elegant solution that Apple pioneered years ago called MagSafe. Instead of the cable plugging in with friction like traditional connectors, it uses magnets. The connection is strong enough to stay secure during normal use, but when excessive force is applied, the magnets simply release. The cable pops off cleanly without pulling the device along with it. The mechanism is beautifully simple. 2 components: a small magnetic adapter that stays in the device's port and the cable itself with corresponding magnets. They snap together automatically when brought close, making connection effortless even in the dark. But more importantly, when someone trips over the cable, it just detaches. No damage to the device, no broken charging port, no shattered screen. Just reconnect and continue. 2 additional improvements deserve mention. Third, adjustable cable length. Rather than being stuck with a 3-foot cable when you need 1 foot, or vice versa, an integrated slider mechanism could adjust the effective cable length. This would reduce excess cable clutter while maintaining flexibility. Fourth, true reversible connections on both ends. While USB-C solved this problem for one side, many cables still have device end connectors that only insert one way. In practice, this means fumbling with the cable, flipping it around multiple times, especially in low-light conditions. Full reversibility on both ends would be a simple quality of life improvement. These 4 improvements, magnetic breakaway connectors, self-coiling mechanisms, adjustable length, and full reversibility, could transform one of technology's most ubiquitous tools. They don't require revolutionary breakthroughs or massive investment. They simply need implementation.